What is asset allocation? Deciding how to invest your money in your retirement plan is a lot like understanding how a farmer works his land. Meet Farmer Brown. As a farmer, his goal is to plant the right crops to make as much money as possible this growing season. When choosing the right crops he's going to plant, he must consider what grows best where he lives, what's most resistant to adverse weather and other conditions, and what will yield the most profit at the market. This growing season, Farmer Brown has decided to plant artichokes, corn, and peppers. Artichokes can be tricky to grow. They require the right soil and growing climate, and they're susceptible to insects. But they also have the ability to produce huge profits for Farmer Brown at the market. Corn, on the other hand, is fairly easy to grow. It requires less attention, but is ultimately not worth much, and will yield Farmer Brown a relatively low profit at the market. Peppers fall somewhere between artichokes and corn. They'll make Farmer Brown more money at the market than corn, but not as much as artichokes. When choosing how to divide his land, Farmer Brown must consider where he is in the growing season and how much of each crop to plant. Farmer Brown likes the idea of planting plenty of artichokes. If he plants early in the season, he can grow more artichokes in hopes of higher profit. That way, if there's a late spring freeze, he'll still have plenty of time to replant. However, if something were to happen to his artichokes later in the season, Farmer Brown won't have enough time to recover from a loss. So Farmer Brown decides, perhaps it's best if I plant all three crops and spread my risk in case one of them fails. Like Farmer Brown, you should make decisions about your own investment strategy in your retirement plan. The investment choices offered in your plan are the crops. The way you invest your savings is your land, and your retirement time horizon is your growing season. There are three main types of investment or asset classes: stocks, bonds, and short-term investments. Stocks are like artichokes. Historically, they have posed greater investment risk than other asset classes, but have offered the potential for the highest return over the long term. Short-term investments are like corn. They've historically offered lower returns, but also have lower investment risk. Bonds are like peppers. Bonds tend to fall somewhere in between stocks and short-term investments regarding their potential risk and return. Just like Farmer Brown needs to determine where he is in the growing season and how he wants to divide his land, you need to determine where you are in your path to retirement and how you want to allocate your retirement savings. Earlier in your retirement path, you're better able to withstand fluctuations in the value of your investments. If you lose some artichokes, don't worry. There's still time left to plant more crops. Investors who are nearer to retirement may want to allocate funds across asset classes. And just like crops, your asset allocation strategy needs attention to grow. Make sure to revisit your strategy on a regular basis, and especially after major life events, to ensure it's still in line with your current needs and outlook. No matter where you are in your growing season, use the resources and planning tools available at www.retiresmart.com to help you determine your asset allocation. And be sure to take the risk quiz to see what types of crops may be best for the farmer and you.